Welcome back. Today we're making a cookie that I helped make my mom make at Christmas time growing up, which is Russian tea cakes, or another name for them is Mexican wedding cookies. In your mixing bowl, you're going to add 1 cup of softened, unsalted butter, and we're going to beat that. To your butter, we will next add half a cup of powdered sugar. Then you will be adding a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next will be 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then it will be 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Now it's time to incorporate all those ingredients in with the butter. Continue mixing until your dough forms. This may take a couple minutes. If it seems like nothing's happening, scrape your sides because your butter's probably all stuck to it. Now it's time to grind some nuts. I'm going to use this old nut grinder of my mom's to grind up some walnuts. You can also use pecans in this recipe if that's what you have instead. Both work. Once you're done grinding the nuts, you're going to want to measure out 3/4 of a cup of finely ground up nuts to go into your dough. Then give it one more quick mix, and now you're ready to create your little tea cakes. You're going to grab out small pieces of dough and you're just going to take them and roll them in between your hands. This dough is really easy to work with. If it seems like it's kind of lumpy, you can just press it back into place when you're done forming it. Your tea cakes are going to be about roughly 1 inch in size, and once they're formed, you can put them on a sheet pan. Just make sure that you leave space in between each one. You can fit quite a few on a sheet pan. Once the sheet pan is filled with the tea cakes, you can put them in a preheated 400-degree oven for roughly 8 minutes. While they're baking, you're going to get a plate ready with some powdered sugar on it. When the cookies come out, you want to make sure that they are set, but not browned. Then, while they are warm, you're going to take the cookies and you're going to roll them in the powdered sugar and then set them on a cooling rack. After 1 coat, this is what they look like, but then as soon as you finish that first coat, you're going to want to start on the second coat right away. Be prepared for getting some very messy hands in the process. Now this is what the cookies look like after a second coat. You may choose to do a third if you want. After coating them in powdered sugar, let them cool completely. These cookies are what I consider a dry cookie. They're not overly sweet. They're great to have with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I hope you enjoyed today's video and make yourself some Russian tea cakes. Happy eating!